the declutter effect.
I want to poke at an intriguing topic based on a thought-provoking Instagram post by the brilliant Christo. So for those of you who don't know him yet or aren't as familiar, I'm going to link that in the show notes, but he's great in the field of digital marketing and content creation. And you've probably heard of the buzzwords personal branding, reach, and engagement. But are these just fuzzy metrics with questionable business value? Now, I'm excited because today we will unravel that which is the true value of personal branding. And some might say we don't just live in the attention economy. In fact, attention is the economy. But you may wonder, do followers equal sales or profit or peso or dollar? Do followers equal money or profit? Is all that attention seeking a form of clout chasing and just a vanity metric? Hold that thought, because we're really going to dig deeper into that. We're going to develop a more accurate way of measuring the value or ROI of personal branding. And yes, it is possible. So that's why I want to circle back and I want to talk about what Chris Do said, which are the 5 Rs of brand ROI. And this include reputation, relationship, revenue, retention, and renewal. Just imagine how a small improvement in any one of those 5 dimensions could transform your business and your life, both personally and professionally. All right, let's try and start by defining personal branding and understanding its significance in today's world, in today's digital age. Personal branding, the way we see it, it isn't really just about the numbers or the followers that you have. It's so much more. It involves, again, the 5 Rs, which is reputation, relationships, revenue, retention, and renewal. To get us started, let's unpack again what personal branding means. It's about how you present yourself online and how you are perceived by your audience and the impact you make in your field. So that's P and E. Present yourself online, perceived by your audience, and the impact you make in your field. In essence, it's about telling your unique story and showcasing your expertise. Now, let's tackle the fuzzy metrics debate. And it's a common misconception that followers are the sole metric of success in personal branding. That's why you feel like if you're a content creator or you're an entrepreneur, you're a digital marketer, and the followers aren't there, that's the end of it. You have to gain more followers and able to even break into the business. So let's challenge that. Is that really all it is about? What about reach and engagement? Do they really reflect the value of your efforts? And the truth is, measuring the impact of personal branding, it can be challenging. And I know we always throw the word challenging out there, but that's the truth. That's the reality of it. We need to go beyond just the superficial or the surface level metrics to understand the true business value. So, the 5 Rs of brand ROI. It's the heart of today's episode. And breaking down each of these dimensions will allow us to see how they contribute to the overall value of personal branding. Let's kick things off with reputation, the first of the 5 Rs. Your reputation is like your digital fingerprint. It's what people say about you when you're not in the room. And building a solid reputation is essential for personal branding. Think about individuals you admire in your industry. They've likely invested time and effort into crafting a reputable image, and they've built trust through consistent quality, authenticity, and integrity. So in my case, when I was just starting out in the VA landscape back in 2017, there were actually 2 names that really stuck to me because I resonated a lot with their brand. I believe that was really their heyday, and they're still pretty big names now. But yeah, these 2 women are kind of like my inspiration. Of course, our clients are our inspiration, and a lot of our clients in our portfolio, I personally admire most of them. I respect them a lot. But of course, when it comes to looking at the output and seeing the body of work, these 2 names, their reputation, it really precedes them. And I do try to live by and model our business somehow to how they have done theirs. And these two are Jenna Kutcher and Amy Porterfield. Even now, as you know, when we design websites for clients, especially those that are in the coaching space and they want very clear and well defined personal branding, I always use Jenna and Amy's websites for reference and for like perfect example of how a website should be done, the navigation should go. So they are the individuals that I admire personally in the industry, along with Sarah Blakely and strong women in the space. As I said earlier, they have invested the time and the effort into crafting their brand and their image. And here's the thing, a strong reputation can open doors, attract opportunities, and help you stand out in a crowded digital landscape. So remember, every action you take online contributes to your reputation. So you need to make it count. Now, Team Dkluttr's reputation, we have been known as a team that is strong. That's how our clients define us, and we really help them with their workflows. We streamline their processes from end to end. So that is the brand, the reputation of Dklutr. As our name connotes, we are able to declutter our clients' workflow. We live by our name, what our name says. Next up is relationships, the heartbeat of personal branding. Building and nurturing authentic relationships, it is the cornerstone of a successful personal brand. And you need to think about it this way, your network is your net worth. Of course, that's a very familiar adage, and even if it's been around, it has been said over and over again for like 3 decades or so, it's still as important it is then as it is now. Meaningful connections with your audience, peers, and industry leaders can lead to collaborations, mentorships, and yes, even business partnerships. And us in Team Dklutr, because we really nurture and we treat our clients like family, but also professionally, we have built strong relationships with our partners to the point that some of them we are eyeing, affiliate partnerships with and even agency style partnerships. So when you invest in relationships, you're not just building a brand, you're building a community. And it's Jenna Kutcher, who I first heard this from. She said, community over competition. So I love that about her. Engaging with your audience, responding to comments the way we do, also in our IG account, and being genuinely interested in others. Moving on to the third R, which is revenue. Yes, personal branding can translate into tangible financial gains. It's not just about fame, it's about fortune too. So you've got to be kidding yourself if you're not into it for the profit. Consider this. When people trust your brand, they're more likely to invest in your products or services. And I will personally testify to this, how we were able to, successfully earn our clients' trust to the points that we have raised our rates, but they stuck with us because they know the value that we bring. Your personal brand can significantly influence buying decisions. It can be the difference between someone choosing your service over your competitors. So for those of you who believe that personal branding is only about vanity metrics, remember, it can have a different impact on your income. In a strong personal brand, it can command premium prices and create opportunities for additional revenue streams. Now let's talk about the fourth R, retention, which is all about building a loyal and engaged audience that is a testament to the value of your personal brand. It's strange how I keep on talking about personal brand, but I equate it also to our brand or Team Dklutr because we are a collective, but we have a brand or we have a personal brand. Think about the brands that you are personally loyal to. It's not just about their products. It's the trust and connection they've built with you over time. And the same principle applies to personal branding. When you focus on retention, you're not just acquiring new followers or customers. It's all about nurturing those relationships that you have already built so you can retain them. This loyalty can lead to repeat business, which we ourselves enjoy, referrals, which we are very proud of because how we've grown for the past 3 years, it is like 95% solely on referrals, and a devoted fan base that sticks with you through thick and thin. Now, I have to admit, social media wise, this is something that we're still experimenting with, playing around with, because Team Dklutr, like any burgeoning digital marketing agency here in the Philippines, it's kind of wishy-washy or strange who your audience is when it comes to your social media or your marketing. Of course, we are marketing to our clients, but in the onset, the audience that we're attracting are from our country or locally. So it's still a hit and miss. Last but not the least, the fifth R, which is renewal. Renewal is all about personal growth and evolution in your personal branding journey. As you grow and adapt, your personal brand should grow with you. Let me say that again. When you grow and you adapt, your brand should also grow. Your audience is looking for fresh, for relevant content and perspectives. Embrace change and keep your brand dynamic. Growth is dynamic, so your brand should be dynamic as well. It should be ever evolving without alienating its core principles. Experiment with new formats, engage with emerging trends, and most importantly, listen to your audience's feedback. Renewal ensures that your personal brand remains a living entity and it resonates with your ever changing audience. And there you have it, the 5 Rs of brand ROI, helping us uncover the true value of personal branding. You remember that a small improvement, and I always say this to myself, a small improvement in any one of these dimensions can have a profound impact on your life and business. I encourage you to reflect on your personal branding efforts. How can you apply the 5 Rs to achieve your goals and elevate your brand to new heights? As Christo said, it's never easy, but it's worth it. Thank you so much for joining me on this episode of the Declutter Effect. If you did find this episode valuable, don't forget to subscribe, to leave a review, and share it with your fellow marketers, entrepreneurs, and content creators. Your support means the world to us. So this is Team Dklutr, signing off. Take care, stay curious, and bye for now.
The Declutter Effect.